Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado is missing today's Nobel Peace Prize ceremony in Oslo. Machado won the prize for her work for more democracy in Venezuela. Her daughter will accept the award on her behalf. Scripps News international correspondent John Beaver is live in London for us this morning. Good morning to you, John. Tell us more about the ceremony.
Yeah, the ceremony is just wrapping up now. And as you say, Machado was not there in person to receive the award. She has been in hiding for months now, only being seen once, and that was to protest against the inauguration of President Nicolas Maduro as he started his third term after what she and her opposition politician colleagues say was a stolen election. So she has been in hiding. The Venezuelan state have said that if she travelled, they would consider her a fugitive from justice as well. They have been chasing after her for many months, as I say, and for many years she has had threats against her and claims that she has been involved in all sorts of plots against the Maduro regime. Of course, she says she's standing up for democracy, and that's what happened with the Nobel Prize Committee awarding her the Peace Prize for her fight for democracy in Venezuela. She has not arrived in Oslo, Norway for the ceremony itself, but it has been confirmed that she is travelling and she is going to be in Oslo. They think at some stage in the coming hours, possibly tomorrow morning local time. So she is travelling. She will get to reunite with her family, who she hasn't seen for 16 months. She is travelling at huge personal risk to herself, but she wasn't able to make the ceremony itself, that, as I say, is just wrapping up as we speak. What we did have, though, was her daughter, Anna, speaking on her behalf, and she was saying things like Venezuela faces a long march towards freedom. They have to reclaim their own destiny, and saying that freedom is not something you wait for.
And John, we've been seeing video, just as you mentioned, of her daughter accepting that award on her behalf as it just happened just a short time ago. Tell us a little bit about the international reaction to Machado's win.
Yeah, well, Machado has always said that the most recent elections were stolen by the Maduro regime, and that is something that the international community very much agree with. The vast majority of the international community believe that election was stolen and that Maduro is clinging on to power, and that any semblance of democracy in Venezuela has disappeared, and he is now very much running an authoritarian regime. So that is something the international community has long been behind. Machado herself, when she was awarded the prize, when it was made clear that she was going to be given the prize, I should say, back in October, she thanked US President Donald Trump for his support, and said that it was the support of him and of Americans and America's allies that gave them hope for the future, that they would be able to restore democracy in Venezuela itself. Of course, all of this comes at a time there is increased US military presence in the Caribbean, increased US interest in Venezuela itself. Of course, President Trump's allies have said that Machado shouldn't be aligning herself so closely with the US president, but Machado herself has thanked Donald Trump in the past, and certainly we're expecting to hear more from her when she arrives in Oslo at some point. And as I say, making that journey despite huge personal risk to herself. But she ended the speech that was delivered by her daughter on her behalf, vowing that Venezuela will breathe again.
All righty. Scripps News international correspondent John Beaver, live from London. John, thank you so much.